All right, let's talk about something that we've all felt. You know that feeling, right? Embarrassments. Your face gets hot, your heart starts pounding, and you just wish you could become invisible. It's totally universal. But what if we've been looking at it all wrong this whole time? Just for a second, I want you to think about it. Go back. What's the first time you can remember feeling that? Maybe you were a kid in a classroom or at a big family dinner, or maybe you were trying something new and it didn't quite go to plan. You got that memory? Okay, good. Hold on to it because we're about to give it a whole new meaning. For most of my life, this is exactly how I saw it. It feels like you failed. Publicly. It's this flashing sign that says, you're not good enough, or you weren't prepared. It's a feeling we spend a lot of energy trying to run away from. But what happens when you just can't run from it? Let's walk through a little story, a moment that might feel pretty familiar, where the perspective on all this just clicks into place. Okay, so picture this. You can almost feel it, right? The low buzz of a full room. The stage lights feel a little too warm on your face. You know it's a big deal. The pressure is definitely on. And in that moment, it feels like every single person is looking right at you. They're just waiting, expecting something. And that feeling, that weight of all that attention, can be absolutely crushing. My mind just went blank. The words I'd practiced, gone. The entire plan, poof, vanished. And all that's left is this awful, ringing silence. This is it. This is the moment embarrassment comes crashing in, and it feels like a total disaster. But what if it wasn't a disaster? I mean, what if, in that exact moment of feeling like a total failure, there was another way to see it? This right here is where the game changes. And here it is. This is the big shift. We go from thinking embarrassment is a weakness to seeing it as evidence. Evidence that you were brave enough to even be there in the first place, right? You can't get embarrassed if you're just sitting on the sidelines. It only happens when you're actually in the game. So let's just redefine the word. Embarrassment isn't the price of failing. It's the price of admission for trying. It's a side effect of courage. It's literal proof that you showed up, you took a risk, and you gave it a shot. Now, once you really start to believe that, it opens you up to some pretty amazing lessons about how we see ourselves and how other people see us. So let's look at these two things. First off, that moment that feels like it's been burned into your memory forever, well, for everyone else, it was just a blip. They've probably already moved on and are wondering what they're having for dinner. And second, that voice in your head, the one replaying your mistake over and over, that's your voice, not theirs. There's actually a term for this. It's called the spotlight effect. We all think people are paying way more attention to us than they really are. I mean, this chart really just says it all, doesn't it? To us, our embarrassing moment is a 95 out of 100 on the big deal scale. To everybody else, it's like a 5, maybe. That huge gap is where we cause ourselves so much pain. We are the star, the director, and the meanest critic of a movie that nobody else is even watching. So when you put it all together, what does it really mean? It means we need to give ourselves a break. We need to give ourselves permission to be messy and imperfect. It's really all about having the courage to just be human. And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? That moment you froze or tripped or said the wrong thing, that wasn't a sign of weakness. It was a sign of your humanity. Trying and sometimes failing is just part of the deal. So we have to be kinder to ourselves. We have to forgive ourselves for not being perfect robots. So that leaves us with one last really important question. Now that you know that embarrassment isn't a stop sign, but more like a badge of courage, what are you going to go try? What's that thing you've been putting off because you were afraid of looking silly? Now's the time. Go for it.